Hello everybody, thanks for dropping in. How's things? How's everybody okay? Thing is, have you got your sprouts on to boil and have you got your Christmas presents? If Christmas presents, okay. If you haven't got the sprouts on, forget it now, it's too late. Just a quick update on the fleet. Old Stinky, we passed his MOT, so if you're putting a fusion in for its MOT, check lights, wipers, tyres, rear vent pipe. Okay, as if we didn't check those. So he's okay. Cheap heap, bloody marvellous. This morning I actually managed to try the snow tyres I put on last year and found they're quite effective. Got out of the drive no problem, to Morrison's, did some shopping, it was excellent, can't complain at all. So cheap heap's good. Now for the important stuff. How about the disco? That's where it all goes wrong. I've got to apologise. I really wanted to do a video of me pulling the diff out, checking it over, replacing it, whatever, with you guys along. Unfortunately, I'm not strong enough. I've met my match. I struggled with the hub nut bolts. We knew they'd be tight, but I bought a rattle gun, and it's my new best friend. And it's electric mains one, and it rattled the hub nuts off, no problem whatsoever. Then it came to the caliper carriage bolts, you know, those star ones. You can't get a lever in properly because I couldn't get it jacked up high enough, so that didn't work. The lever I had wasn't strong enough. Even the rattle gun wouldn't shift them. I don't know what they've done to put them in. They've changed the discs in the past, and whoever put the caliper carriage bolts back on have done a really good job, because they've stuffed me good and proper. So it's booked in at the garage at the Discovery Centre at Riffer Park. It's between Poole and Hubie on the it's the road to Harrogate. It's on the right hand side, just after the petrol station and the farmhouse. And he's a bloody marvellous chap, and he's going to take the diff out, and he's going to do the transfer box as well, which we knew needed doing, and I should have got it done sooner, but where's the year gone? I mean, for goodness sake, it's all disappeared. Here we are. So that's that. It's booked in on the, I think, the 13th, which means the 13th, I think the 10th, it's booked in for its MOT. Because strictly speaking, it's sound at the moment, so to get it over to his place, I've got to book in for an MOT. Then I can take it for for repair. So he's going to pop the diff out. He's going to do the rear transfer box seals and the bush at the back of the gearbox, which is oozing. And then I'm going to do the other bits that's left over. So that's it really, that's it. So I do apologise. The whole job was wrong from the start. It's my own fault, I left it too late really. Managed to get some money together for the axle stands. Axle stands were great. And then the weather's been bad every weekend. Now this one, we had a snowstorm. It was last Friday night. Today's Saturday, the 27th of November. Anyway, whatever it is today. It's in Yorkshire vernacular, it's Saturday. Okay, it comes after Friday. Right, so that's it. So old Jugs here is going into the garage to have his bolts ripped out and his diff checked. Now the good thing about that is the chap's got a spare one if one needs to pop in, so I don't have to source another one. Win-win really. Just pay the money, smile, carry on. Just one thing. Now remember when we first got Lollopy, I'd only had it a few weeks. I took it to the Discovery Centre. The fuel regulator gone, and there was something else. Anyway, changed them all, and then later on I took it back to have the swivel ball joints done on the front axle. Excellent job. It was very good. It did a superb job. And it's going to be it's a few years ago now. Now the thing is, when I went in, said I've got problems with Discovery 2. Can I book it in for so and so and so? He said yes. It's Mr. Moore, isn't it? Okay. He knew me from last time. He remembered me. So I'm thinking, wait, that dingbat that bought that bloody old Discovery is going on. What an idiot. Okay, perhaps so. If the cap fits, wear it. Yeah, looking like an empty dog. It's cold, you've got to keep your ears warm when it's cold and you're old and you can't undo your chuffing bolts yourself. So it's beat me. So that's where we are at the moment. We're parked up. It's not a run for the chuffing months, it's still an accident on the ramps. I need to tighten the wheel nuts up and pop it down so it's ready to go to it for its MOT, and then it's for repair. And then we'll get it back, finish the other bits off, and then put it in for its MOT again and hopefully crack on. But until then we'll use Cheap Heap, and he's got his snow tyres on the front and they're lovely. I'm quite impressed. Right, so that's it really, that's where we are. Ebu's sat in the front garden, he's just being Ebu. The other Astra in the garage is just being an Astra in the garage, and it's Christmas really. We're going to start putting the lights up. Marvellous. I don't mind putting the lights up. I'm going to change the display a little bit this year. I'm going to have to put extra up because they're not putting any up in Leeds for some obscure reason. So we'll have to put extra up around here to make up for it. Right then. So, anyway, it's nice to have a chinwag with you. Stay safe. Don't get lost or squashed. Thanks for watching, and I apologise again for not doing the diff removal video. I mean, it's not really that difficult. You take the calipers off, you take the carriage bolts off, you take the half shafts out, and you pop the diff out. It's not that difficult when you can't get the blooming bolts undone. So, job stopped. I'm too old now. I need to hang up my spanners and go into an old folks' home. Yeah, I know. Oh dear. Right then, okay. I'll be doing a Christmas message later, so I'll say Merry Christmases then. Hope you had a good bonfire night and a good Halloween. And I hope all your discoveries may run forever. Because this one will when I get stuff sorted out. I'll just make me match. That's all. So that's where we stand. So that's the fleet news. We're all good, apart from Jugs, who needs some work doing. Poor old Jugs. We'll have to have a clean out as well. Right. Yes, I'm parked next to the wall. You've got to climb over the seats to get out. It's really uncomfortable. You've got to watch out for the gear lever. It goes in some very funny places if you're not careful. So I'm being careful. The light on the dash, don't worry about that. I've raised the rear suspension so it's not sat on its bum when it's on the ramps. That'll go down when. In fact, I'm starting it just to raise the suspension a little bit. It's been here months, so it doesn't leak. Well, it must leak a bit because it's just gone down enough for the mud flaps to touch the floor. So that's that. Right, anyway, okay, it's good to see you all. Just crack on with what you're doing. You don't have to worry about me. Everything's good. Christmas is coming up. We're far too fat already. So hell with it. Life's too short. Anyway, take care, people. and I'll see you in a bit.